Good evening. You're watching the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. First, the headlines. The Sultanate will be affected by a trough of low pressure starting from Saturday until Wednesday, 22nd of May. And the Arab-led military coalition in Yemen carries out several airstrikes on the capital, Sana'a. Those were the headlines, and now the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Qaboos sent a cable of greetings to His Majesty King Harald V of Norway on his country's National Day. His Majesty the Sultan received a cable of thanks from His Excellency President Joko Widodo of Indonesia in reply to His Majesty's cable of condolences on the victims of the flash floods that landslides hit Papua province. The latest analysis of National Multi-Hazards Early Warning Center shows that the Sultanate will be affected by a trough of low pressure starting from Saturday 18th of May until Wednesday 22nd of May. Partly cloudy to cloudy skies will prevail over most of the governorates with chances of varied intensity rainfalls, occasionally thunderous and accompanied by active wind and hail. Seas will be moderate to rough along most of the coast of the Sultanate with a maximum wave height of 1.5 meters, and it is expected to rise to 2.5 meters. The Public Authority for Civil Aviation advises public to take precautions during the rain and not to cross flowing wadis and check the sea state before sailing and follow the latest weather bulletins. The Arab-led military coalition in Yemen carried out several airstrikes on the Houthi-held capital Sana'a. The strikes targeted 9 military sites in and around the city. According to reports, 6 civilians had been killed and 52 wounded. The Sana'a airstrikes had renewed fighting in Yemen's Houthi port could complicate peace efforts to end the 4-year war in the country. Iran's foreign minister says his country is committed to an international nuclear deal, but the escalating U.S. sanctions are unacceptable. The remarks come amid rising tensions in the Middle East. Foreign Minister Mohammad Zarif told Japanese officials today in Tokyo that his country's response to the U.S. actions is within the frameworks of the current nuclear deal and Iran's rights. Still to come in our news bulletin. Students in a school in the wilaya of Bahla managed to produce sugar extracted from dates. Welcome back to the news from the Sultanate of Oman television. The National Committee for Family Affairs reviewed in its meeting a report on child abuse cases in 2018 and the first quarter of the current year, according to statistics recorded by the Child Protection Committees in various governorates of the Sultanate. The committee discussed the most important factors and the causes of this problem, which are related to family, school and the society, and suggested a number of some preventive proposals to avoid the continuation of such phenomena. The meeting was chaired by His Excellency Sheikh Mohammed bin Said Al-Kalbani, Minister of Social Development. Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries Wealth launched for the first time in the Sultanate of Oman a furthering investment project to increase fish production of existing fish farming enterprises. The ministry continued in developing this promising field through establishing partnerships with private sector to provide essential technologies in fish farming. Recently, the ministry established a partnership with Oman Aquaculture Development Company, Blue Water LCC, to supply tools and equipment necessary to build a temporary hatchery facility to produce local fish fingerings. Students of the Imam Muhammad bin Ismail al-Hadri school in the Wilaya of Bahla managed to produce sugar extracted from dates. More details in the following report by Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi.
Inspired by the blessings of the date palm tree, students of Imam Muhammad bin Ismail al-Hadri school in the Wilaya of Bahla in the Dakhliya Governorate came up with an innovative project which qualified for the Sultan Qaboos Award for Sustainable Development in School Environment.
Our product is 100% healthy. We use it instead of white sugar. The project has social, economic, and environmental values.
These students used traditional methods and natural materials to help them implement their project to create a natural and healthy form of sugar extracted from dates.
There is a high demand for the product from the local community. Currently, the amount we produce is less than the demand. We hope to get financial support to increase the production.
Such projects instill values of sustainability among students and encourage them to deal with modern age issues in creative ways. For the Sultanate of Oman Television, Saleh bin Khalfan al-Rahbi, Dakhliya Governorate.
Here are the Ramadan times for tomorrow. Fajr prayers at 4:01 a.m. and Maghrib prayers at 6:47 p.m. This is the Sultan of Oman Television. Before we end tonight's bulletin, here are the main points once again. The Sultanate will be affected by a trough of low pressure starting from Saturday until Wednesday, 22nd of May. And the Arab-led military coalition in Yemen carries out several airstrikes on the capital, Sana'a. With that, we come to the end of tonight's news bulletin. From all of us here at the studios and the newsroom, it's good night.